Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going through a contest submission for Lotus competition. The theme is spring. This video is a contest submission and is going to be a little bit different because I really wanted to put a backstory to this character. I really want her to be my OC now, so without further ado, let's get into it. Her name is SunShower. She is a Leafwing, Rainwing, and Silkwing hybrid, and mainly grew up in the Pantala area. She grew up in the forest, where there were Leafwings. When SunShower was young, she would play in the forest all the time. Eventually, for some reason, the plant started to obey her. Turns out she had very good leaf speak. She would make flowers dance, and eventually there was another Leafwing that found her. It was Sundew. Sundew taught SunShower a bunch of different little tricks and leaf speak, though she was a horrible teacher, always yelling at SunShower all the time. Eventually, SunShower was able to pretty much master it, even though Sundew was not a very good teacher. SunShower mainly had to learn how to do it herself. Around the age of 12, she went over to Pyria, and she tried a biological degree. She loved to study flowers and trees of any sort. Now that we have our backstory done, let's talk about the actual character. SunShower was named after her mother, who was called Shower, or Rain Shower if you want actual specifics. Her mother was a Silkwing Rainwing, and she had 4 wings, which were able to change colors of any color under the sun, except for black. She had a pearlescent tail that was able to wrap around trees, and her scales were able to change colors. She had the Silkwing antenna as well. They were able to turn into cool colors, though not warm colors. Her dad was a Leafwing called Evergreen. Evergreen was a very dark Leafwing. He normally had spikes around his wrists and stuff for battle. He was part of the Poison Jungle Rebellion. He also has leaf speak, though it's very subtle. Barely able to do anything himself. Moving on to SunShower herself, she mainly takes after her mother with the 4 wings, and she's covered with mandala-type patterns on her wings. She normally carries around a cloth around her neck and her wrists, and it's all strapped together with leather straps. She has 2 scars on her snout whenever she was trying to mess around with a dragon trap plant, and it scratched her nose. Though SunShower cannot spin silk, she has the ability to use the fang spit, and her scales can change colors. Though, unlike all of her scales, she's only able to change the scales on her main body and not on her wings. Now we're going to move on to the inspiration of the actual design of this character. I really wanted to include many spring colors, and the wings are based off of sunflowers. That's why they have a little bit of brown in the middle and moves on to yellow colors. She also has a very, very long webs because I wanted them to sort of look like petals. I tried to put as many weird colors as possible, and I put them all together. I really liked how it worked out. The background is nothing special, just a little field with some clouds behind it. Well, that's it for this character. She might have been an actual OC of mine, and I really like her. This is in fact a contest submission for Lotus, so I'll be entering it. What do you guys think? Put your thoughts in the comments. Well, bye everyone!